Alma Mess. Today is Thursday, September 19th, and this is Alexis with your student announcements. Congratulations to the following 6th grade iReady students of the week from last week. These students have been successful at passing their first set of lessons for the year and improving their math skills. Keep up the great work! Want to know more about the different clubs here at Alma Mess? If so, stop by our 2nd annual club fair tomorrow during lunches outside of the cafeteria. You will learn about the many clubs that you can join and get involved in at Alma Mess. Like painting? Join Painting with Pommern. You must attend Tuesday and Thursday next week. See posters for more info. Sign up with Mrs. Pommern in room 415. Spots are limited. Reading Olympics meets the first Tuesday of each month from October through May, preparing for 2 competitions in the spring. One versus the teachers and another at a regional competition. See Mrs. Edelman in room 510. Tech staff and stage crew applications for the fall comedy are due tomorrow. 7th and 8th graders interested in wrestling or playing basketball this winter should complete the winter sports sign-up form posted on the Alma Mess Schoology page by October 11th. Now, over to your world news.
Good afternoon, Alma Mess. It's Maggie with Your World News. We all know the story of the Titanic, but did you know that the Titanic had some rare art on the ship? Well, it did, and one of the rare art pieces was the 2-foot-tall bronze statue of the Greek goddess Diana. This piece of artwork was recently found on an expedition. The statue of Diana was once on a fireplace mantel on the ship. The piece of artwork had been the target of maritime archaeologists for 2 years, after seeing the picture that was once taken on the ship that included her in it. What's even crazier is that Diana was found in the mud without an ounce of green on her. James Penka from the National Public Radio states, quote, "It's truly a needle in a haystack that is 2.5 miles underwater in a pitch-black darkness." End quote. So, Alma Mess, do you think they will find more cool pieces of art like this on the Titanic? Now on over to your weather news.
Singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
Hey Alma Mess, it's Sophie here with your weather news. Today is going to be slightly cloudy with a high of 81 and a low of 59. And tomorrow is going to be a high of 79 and a low of 58. Hey Alma Mess, what do you call a group of berries playing instruments? A jam session. That's all for me. Now and over to your sports news.
Hey Alma Mess, it's Zeke here with your sports news for today. Today I'm going to be listing the top 10 weirdest sports according to HowStuffWorks.com. In number 10, we have Kabaddi. In number 9, we have Sepik Takraw. In number 8, we have Zorbing. In number 7, we have chess boxing. In number 6, we have extreme ironing. In number 5, we have Hornison. In number 4, we have Bossa Ball. Now on over to your top 3. In number 3, we have cheese rolling. In number 2, we have Buzkashi. And the number 1 spot for the weirdest sports goes to Bodoshi. Now on over to Kathy with your entertainment news for the day.
Hey Alma Mess, it's Kathy with your entertainment news for today. Are you a fan of the show Survivor? The 47th season of Survivor just premiered yesterday. Jeff Probst, the host, has hosted this show since season 1. Survivor is a reality TV show where 18 contestants travel to a remote island to compete in different team challenges. Every 3 days, contestants vote off one member, and the last contestant standing wins $1 million. So, Alma Mess, are you going to watch this new season of Survivor? I know I am. That's all for me, and now on over to your segment of the day.
In the United States, September 15th through October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month. It is a time to remember the cultures and contributions of Americans whose ancestors came from Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, and Central and South America. Did you know there are about 54 million Hispanics and Latinos in the United States? That's a lot of people to celebrate. The idea to do so began as a week-long observance in 1968 under President Lyndon Johnson and was extended to a full month 20 years later in 1988 by President Ronald Reagan. September 15th is special because it is Independence Day for several Latin American countries, including Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua. Mexico celebrates their independence one day later, while Chile and Belize honor theirs on September 18th and September 21st. In the U.S., Hispanic Heritage Month is celebrated with community festivals and educational events. Kids in school learn about famous people of Hispanic heritage, like Ellen Ochoa, the first Hispanic woman to become an astronaut, Nancy Lopez, one of the greatest women golfers to ever play the game, Mexican-American Cesar Chavez, who worked to improve conditions for farm workers, Severo Ochoa, a Spanish-American Nobel Prize winner in medicine, and Ileana Ross Lehtinen, the first Hispanic woman and first Cuban-American elected to the U.S. Congress. What famous person of Hispanic or Latino descent would you like to meet?